All right. I know this is probably going to be a bust because, well, actually, it's later at night and I doubt anybody is going to come in tonight. And I have to talk kind of quiet because my husband's in bed and asleep and everything. So, anyway, I just wanted to say hello to everyone tonight and I hope all of you are doing well. Um, my thing is that sometimes life gets a little tough and we don't know what to do. And it can be a very frustrating situation with everything that's been going on lately. So I just thought it would be nice for anyone and everyone to be able to open up and talk about whatever they would like to talk about. Um, I guess that it looks like I'm not going to have anyone. So it's okay because being by myself, then I can just tell you what I want to tell you. So here's the fun thing. Let me tell you a little story about myself. You know, everybody has their strengths and their weaknesses. My strength, I love my strength. And I'll tell you why I love my strength. I'm horrible. My weakness is I'm horrible with numbers. I'm horrible with names. It takes me a while to remember somebody's name. I apologize for anyone who's getting to know me if I call you by the wrong name or don't say your name correctly at first, because I'm not good with names. I'm not good with numbers. I wish I was good with numbers, but I'm not. So my thing is this, that my specialty that I'm really good with is remembering memories. And I've got kind of a photographic memory. So let's put it this way. If I met you 10 years ago, I can remember the first day that I met you and the conversation that we had. Or even if I didn't actually talk to you yet, I can remember what I thought about you, what you were doing, where you were standing. You showed me a picture on your phone. And be like, look what I put together and what I did. This is kind of funny. Don't tell anybody that I did this, but it's funny. And I'll remember that. I remember things really well. So let's just for example, I'm going to use Natalie, which is one of my students, as an example of this, about my memory. And I'm fading in and out, and I don't know why. I think my Wi-Fi is acting up, so I hope you can hear me okay. We really know each other. Who she was, and we didn't make a connection yet. And it's once I make a connection with you that I start remembering and having good memories of you. So Natalie and I were working together in the girls department because it was a mess and I needed some help. I was in infants and girls that night. So it was our first night really kind of talking with each other. Natalie was really shy. And it was so cute. And I was trying to think of things to get her to open up and talk to me more because she was just kind of like, kind of quietly working next to me. And I was like, so I started talking about my history, my family history. And then what happened is I told her that in my family history that we have German in our family. And I told her all about how my some of my ancestors came over from Germany. And one of them was from two kids were from rich families. And what happened is there was an accidental fight that broke out between them. And it wasn't intended to happen, but one of them killed the other one. So my ancestry is really not the best in the fact that he had to run, and since his family was rich, they sent him on a boat over here to the United States, so that he would be safe because he accidentally killed his friend. So that's kind of my German side of the family. But we were having this conversation and she got excited because she's like, yeah, I have German in my family and la, 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 la. But there's this situation and because of it, I can't really talk about it. And it's like, well, now the relative is dead and blah, blah, blah. It really don't matter. Okay, let's talk about another person that I work with. Her name's Kate. First time that I met Kate and really felt a connection with Kate is finding out how much she loved animals, because I'm an animal lover like she is. And I was like, oh my God, she's so cool, because she's always telling me about these animals that she's always ended up rescuing that she'd find on the side of the road and things like that. And she came over and started talking to me in infants, and we were just talking and having a good time. And she was telling me about her bearded dragons, and she found out I liked bearded dragons. And she was telling me a really cool story about her bearded dragons. And then here comes Grady walking by. So I seen Grady. So we stopped our conversation for a minute because I always trying to make sure I say hi to Grady. Okay. So I said hi to Grady, seeing how he was doing, blah, blah. He was coming in to work. It was a Thursday because he was coming in around 3 o'clock because he goes to home because of a school schedule. He couldn't come in until 3 o'clock on Thursdays. See, this is how good my memory is. I got a photographic memory. So it's like you in little detail and details about you on your Facebook. Anything posts that I see, anything that you showed me, any conversations I've had with you. Trust me, I will remember them. So it's like you can't hide your identity from me or anything weird like that. Or you want to, do things and then make it seem like you're somebody that you're not. Better be careful what kind of little hints you drop, because anything that leads to anything that you like or anything that you've done that's ever been on your Facebook whatsoever, or that you told me about in a conversation, I'm going to pinpoint who you are. And just that good. So anyway, so Kate finished, and so after Grady had walked away. Oh yeah, I remember something else too. I had a whole bunch of paper in my hands and garbage I was holding in my hands, and I dropped it. And I dropped one of the pieces of the paper. So I turned around and Grady stopped, and he's like, because I dropped something on the floor, and he kind of laughed and said something to me. And then he goes, and so I'm good. I love the fact that I'm really good with people. That's one of my strong points, is I'm really good with people. And Grady is a good work friend of mine too. I never get to see him anymore, but he's a really sweet guy. He's very down to earth, super smart, and just a really nice guy. Kate's a wonderful person too. She'll always have my back no matter what. Natalie is the same. If they're around, you better not mess with me. Let's just put it that way. They're good friends. Now let's talk about Alex. Alex is going to hate me for what I would say about him, because the first time that I got to know him, it took a while before him and I started really talking. So my first impression of him was he really liked to flirt with the girls, and he was constantly chasing Caitlin and Bailey from shoes. And I thought it was hilarious. And I was just like, oh man, but you know what? He's young. Give him a break, right? Everybody wants to have a girlfriend or a boyfriend, So anyway, so that's the thing about me that's really cool that I like. So I told you some stories about me and everything. By the way, I'm starving. I'm eating carrots, eating turkey sticks, applesauce, and cheese. So Natalie, here you go, gives you some ideas of what to say, or what you could be eating for snack at night. So anybody out there have any questions or anything you'd like to add in? Because I'd be glad to hear it. So just let me know. The other thing is that I wanted to talk about is nutrition and trying to get a healthy eating habit. The reason why I want to speak about that is this. The reason I want to speak about it is basically because I have a friend of mine, one of my students, who's having a hard time. She wants me to do a vlog or something about what I've ate through the whole week. Give everybody an idea of what I like to eat every week, every day. What's my favorite color? My favorite color is red. I've always loved red. Red and black are my two favorite colors. My wedding was red and black. All the girls were dressed in red dresses, and they had black shawls. I love the color red, and I love the color black, and I love them together. I don't know. I feel like it's a very vibrant color, and it's a bold color, because sometimes I like to be more bold. So that's my favorite color. But anyway, talking about nutrition, you need to learn to find things. Favorite season. My favorite season's fall. I love fall. Okay, there's so many reasons why I like fall. Don't get me started on fall. Pumpkins, spice, pumpkin spice, apple cider. Mm. Oh yeah. um, I like the leaves, the changing the colors. It's my favorite time to go hiking out Allerton or wherever I go hiking at. Oh my God, I love it so much because it's just so pretty. I mean, the leaves changing color, and I love Levites. I haven't had one in a long time. It's been a while, but oh my gosh, sometimes me and my hubby will get into it and we start throwing leaves at each other. Um, Fall is also interesting because my wedding anniversary falls in fall. We got married on October the 30th. And we were going to get married the weekend before that, but we couldn't get the reception all until then. So there you go. That's my favorite season. Any other questions? Okay. So I'm going to go back to nutrition just real quick. Now, I know sometimes it's really hard to eat healthy, especially if you're a picky eater and you're having a hard time finding food that you really enjoy and can eat. And sometimes you look at it, you smell it, and you're like, I'm not going to try that. Oh, I like that one. My favorite workout move. Um, I'm going to say I love my donkey kicks. Yes, I got a TikTok favorite. I'm into this girl named Haley now. Oh my God, she's amazing. You guys have to check her out. I can't remember her last name right now, but she is really big on healthy eating, and she's constantly showing little videos of making shakes, like protein shakes, smoothies. Oh my gosh, her smoothies look so good. She teaches you how to make sweet potatoes that just, I mean, oozes. And my other thing is there's this one about a monkey. I love the monkey. These people own a monkey, and I can't get enough of that. I have to watch every single TikTok video on that silly monkey. I think they're the cutest things ever. Um, I like animals. Okay. And I'll tell you another favorite workout move of mine is I always end up going to is I like Superman and I like plane jacks. Those are another couple of my favorites. So you end up seeing a lot of them in my workouts and those moves. Donkey kicks, I don't throw in as much. I can't kick up too high when I'm upstairs because I have to worry about my fan blades and my ceilings are kind of low. So, yeah, that's why when you see me doing the live workouts, if I throw in donkey kicks, I don't kick up very high. I'd love to get my feet way up in the air, but I can't do it upstairs. I'm sorry. I don't know. Sometimes it fades in and out, and I don't know why it does that. I think it has something to do with my Wi Fi, to be frank with you, which really stinks. Right now, I don't know. I'm doing a lot of fading in and out, and I normally, my camera does not fade in and out on me, but tonight I noticed it's doing it big time. So, um, my Wi Fi connection kept going bad during my live workout this morning, too, as well, which was kind of a bummer, but it does. I think my Wi-Fi is not the greatest. Unfortunately, I wish it was better. Um, so I'm sorry if you're having a hard time hearing me, but I wanted the reason why I'm talking about trying different foods is because of my student. She's having a hard time and she wants me to help her with better eating habits. And the thing is you need to really start working on trying foods, even foods you normally would not eat. And the reason why you need to do that is basically because um, um, think about the hospital bills. Okay, see, I'm going to tell you something personal about myself. I had a partial hysterectomy about 5 years ago. And when we got the first bill, just the hospital stay overnight, just the hospital stay overnight alone was $54,000. $54,000. So I did some research tonight on different things. Like, I wanted to know how much it actually would cost to have open heart surgery. Open heart surgery would cost you $3,024, and that's just a rough estimate. $3,024 for heart surgery. Now, see, the thing is sometimes it's genetics. Like you see, like seasoned athletes, like you see Bob Harper and ones like that, who ended up having a heart attack. And it was because of genetics. Their body just naturally made bad cholesterol. And so for that reason, it was kind of like hard to keep it from coming. But you can do it. You can control it by eating low to no cholesterol diet. And keep even with a genetic issue. My brother is doing really well. It kind of runs in my family. And he's controlling it completely by diet. He doesn't take any cholesterol medicine, and it's going to keep him healthy for quite a long time. That's why it's so important to follow a good nutrition plan. It's so important to try healthy foods. For example, when I was a kid, my mom would force me to eat vegetables that I didn't like. And I sometimes would make a face at her, and you would see home videos, because, in those cheesy home videos, and I would spit it out right back onto the spoon. And I was like, well, guess whatever mom was feeding me in this video, I didn't like very well. But the thing is, my mom forced me to try a spoonful of anything that I did not like all the way up until I moved out of the house. She was just like that, okay? So I had to have a spoonful of food every day. So then I married my husband. And no, I haven't ever done live on TikTok. I should try it sometime, actually, because basically what I end up using my TikTok for is to do videos of, little clip it videos of my workouts, so people can see kind of what my workouts are about. That way they know which one they want to try, type of thing. I haven't tried going live yet. I don't know much about TikTok, so I haven't figured out how to do it quite yet. But I know there's a way to do it. So I need to play with it a little more, because it'd be kind of fun to do it. At least just once, right? You got to try anything. Try it once, at least. So, but yeah, so I just really feel that it's very important to eat healthy and find a nutrition plan and not be afraid to try those vegetables and those fruits that kind of look nasty to you at first. Because of the reason is you don't know but what you might love it. Like my husband is okay, well, I might have to check into that. But and it helps you, because when I married my husband, I hate Brussels sprouts. Hated them when I first married him. Found out it was his favorite vegetable. So guess what? I got stuck with making at least every 2 weeks for my husband. Brussels sprouts. Guess what I like now? I like Brussels sprouts. Who would ever thunk I would ever start liking them? But it's because I would always fix them for him, and I was always raised not to waste food. So even if I didn't really like them, I was like, okay, I'll finish them off, because he was raised on the other spectrum, where if you didn't finish your food, either throw it out or don't eat the leftovers. So we were raised different. But now my husband loves leftovers. Favorite go-to dinner? Okay, don't hate me. Well, actually, my favorite go-to dinners are chicken. I love chicken. Um, it's like I like chicken breast. I like chicken any way you make it. Popcorn chicken, hot mean chicken. My favorite go-to dinner, if I make it at home, Really? That's kind of cool. Um, I might have to have you to help me check that out sometime. Um, but my favorite go-to dinner is going to be chicken, green beans, and some kind of a fruit. Is usually my thing. Oh, oh! If I have potatoes and sweet potatoes at home, I have to cook me a sweet potato and or a regular potato. I love it, and that's my go-to dinner is usually for something quick. My favorite dinner that I never make because it costs a lot for the ingredients, and so I make it very rarely, but it's something my family love. Sometime I'm gonna have to do a video and show you guys how I make it. Is my specialty is spaghetti, and I make this amazing spaghetti sauce. Oh, my family thinks it is. Favorite show, Doctor Who. I am a sci-fi nerd. Okay, sorry guys. I love Doctor Who. Okay, so my workout called Burn With Me is actually a Doctor Who episode. Only my friends and family that were Doctor Who fans got that. And so as soon as I told them I was going to name it name it Burn With Me, I wrote a note to and we have this little family conversation between my mom, my sister, and my husband, because my husband likes Doctor Who too. And I said, I'm going to name this week's workout Burn With Me. And I said, I'm probably going to scare people because they're going to think it's a super hard workout. But they kind of laughed. And I said, can you guess where that comes from? And then they're like, that's a Doctor Who episode. It's a really, really cool episode. Um, I think my favorite character in Doctor Who is going to be River Song. And when I played Farmville 2, River Song was my girl. So I would have, not Farmville 2, that's what I'm playing now. I played a game called Farm Town. And so you would go to the little center and people would click on you and hire you to go work for them on the farms and stuff like that. And anyway, my name was River Song. That was my screen name. I love River Song. Someday I'm going to use that screen name again. Don't know when. I'm going to find a game and I'm going to use it. Favorite band or music? I like all kinds of music. So I would say my favorite band, right now I don't have a favorite band. I will be honest with you. My favorite band when I was a teenager was Boyz II Men and In Vogue. I loved them. And I got to see them when they came to the Decatur celebration. And we figured out where the stage was and we got really close up. And my friend was so awesome because we sat right on top of her van, and me and my hubby, of course, we're married by then. And so we sat on top of the van together and we were all like rocking it out. Like crazy to Boyz II Men. Oh, they put on the most amazing concert. It was so good. I was so happy. Anyways, my favorite singer of all time right now is Celine Dion. She has been my favorite singer since I was like late teens. She still is my favorite singer. Janet Jackson, Paula Abdul, probably the other two. But oh my gosh, Celine Dion, oh my gosh, she can sing like an angel, and her new album is amazing. If I ever got to go to one of her concerts in person, I would be absolutely in heaven. I'd probably be like, okay, somebody pinch me. Even if I'm in the nosebleed section, somebody pinch me. Oh, well, on you. Oh. All right, guys. So I guess I'm probably going to end this for tonight. But actually, this was kind of fun. I need to do this a little bit more often. Really knew who you were. I figured you out already. But yes, it's good to see you, girl. And I love your screen name. I love it. It's so cute. Just like mine, Dixie Cuddles. Named after my babies. I like your name. It is because nobody, unless they know who you are personally, they won't know who you are. But I knew by the remarks you were making who you were. So, anyways, you guys have an awesome, awesome night. And actually, this was kind of fun. Thanks for joining me tonight. Um, I don't get a lot of participation on my blogs very often, so this was really fun. So I hope you guys have a wonderful night and good to see you, girl. I'm not going to say your real name because I don't know if you want your real name known, but it's good to see you, Anne-Marie and Natalie. And I will see you guys later. Have a good night, okay? And everybody, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and check my Facebook out.